Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. Good morning, great people. You're connecting on Facebook, connecting on Instagram, on YouTube. Welcome. Hello, Dr. Shola. How are you doing? Kids Thrift Store. How are you? Malinquin 40. How are you? Shion Awolowo. How are you doing from New York City? Thank you very much. You're connecting from Facebook. Thank you. Connecting from Instagram, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Harry, what's up? How you doing? Jen Doe, thank you very much. All right, welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Let's get to the business of today real quick. Let me move this computer right here. Let me twist, no, other way. I think it's other way. Yeah, like that. Okay. When are you coming to New York? I used to live in New York. Why are you asking me when I'm coming? I used to live in New York. When you guys, you New Yorkers don't like me, so I moved. Thank you for the badge. Thank you for the badge. Chibe too. Thank you. Always giving me something. All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much. Akimbo Boye. Akintunde, how are you? Thank you very much, Harry. New York City don't like me. New York City people don't like me. That's why I moved. Now I'm moving. You know one funny thing? When I left New York City, now on the list of states that are watching me, New York City happens to be number one. You know, I used to have 9.7% of my followers in New York City. Now I have almost about, I don't know, maybe like 67% right now. From 9% to 67% when I moved out of there. Tony, thank you for the badge. God bless you. Shion Awolowo, thank you for the badge. God bless you. You guys are always giving me something. When are you coming to Nigeria? I don't know. I don't have any idea right now. I don't have business in Nigeria for now. No business in Nigeria for now. All right, let's get to the business of today real quick. All right. See, I don't want to lie to you guys at all. And I want you guys to listen carefully. All right? Because somebody is married doesn't mean that person is going to be blind. Favor Oyibo, how are you? How are you doing today? Now, because somebody is married doesn't mean that person is going to be blind. It's not going to be blind. Beams, thank you for the badge. God bless you. I really appreciate that. The person is not going to be blind. And you know what funny thing is that every day you go out as a married man, you will still see. You know when you're in Lola, how you doing, my brother? God bless you, man. You will still see your wife. You see any corner. 1 year in glory. And because you are a married man doesn't mean that you won't be thinking in your head. You will think. You're going to think in your head. You're going to think. People do say it's the devil. I don't say it's not the devil. It's human nature. When you start thinking, because you're a married man with a ring in your hand doesn't mean that, okay, when you see big bum, you won't see big bum, you won't see big breast, you go see it. All right? It is not the devil. It is the human nature. Put any man in any kind of situation, you go look. Me, I dey look. I mean, I know I'm not like your pastor that be telling you lies that God already blindfolded me. I don't see Bamba. God already blindfolded me. I don't see women. It's only my wife I see. It's a lie. Big time lie. Go and ask them. Lying to you. Tinu, thank you for the badge. They're just lying to you. Me, I see bonbon. When I see bonbon, I know this is bonbon. When I see pointed breasts, I know this one is pointed breast. And they look. All right? And they look. So there's going to be the tendency there. You will look. It is not the devil. It is the nature of a man to see, to look. Is a look man. Mr. Luku Luku. That's who everybody is. All of us are the same. The only difference is the ability to activate self-control. The ability to activate self-control. Let me tell you something. Is it your wife that you don't like? That wife that you don't like. Yeah, mama. The man that is not touching you, not having sex with you or whatsoever. When you walk on the street, there is a man looking at you, say, Timbagba woman. But your own husband refused to touch you. You don't understand. A lot of you won't understand. It is not the devil. It is the nature of man to see, to fantasize, to think about things. It is not the devil. I'm telling you. But you see, the issue right now is this. You see, you know how I get to know this stuff? When you go ask men, go ask a lot of men. When you take your wife to party or take your wife to the mall, and then you are walking at the back, and one guy is looking at the bum of your wife, ask them how do they think? They're always angry. They look at the man like, that's my wife. Why are you looking at the bum? That's the way they talk. That's the way we act. We are very jealous. Men, we are very jealous. We don't want a man looking at the bum of our wife. We don't want a man looking at our wife funny. You see, when your wife is talking to a man and the man is rubbing the shoulder, you don't like it. Even when somebody is trying to give your wife a hug, you don't like it. We're always angry. It is not the devil. It is our nature. It's human nature. It is our nature. All right? And women too. Look. Women are look man too. Or look women. Look woman. They are not look man. Look women. They look to women. When they see fine boy, they know this is fine boy. Oh yeah. Somebody when you go come in Jeff Moje and say, how Pastor Jola is fine boy. The Pastor Jola, this Pastor Jola is so too fine. You know, somebody is saying that right now as I'm talking. You think it's a lie? I'll tell you later when they toast me. I will tell you later when they toast me, okay? I will tell you. You see, somebody is looking at you, somebody is thinking about something. Men, we look at things because we are married doesn't mean that we will not see when somebody is passing. When somebody is passing, we appreciate people. We appreciate beauty. When we see beauty, we know. When we see, I actually shared with you guys before. You see, whenever I'm driving and my wife is sitting next to me, it's not about disrespect. I'm not disrespecting my wife. It's just that the nature of a man is that you got to look. But you got to look for a strategy to be looking so you won't disrespect the beautiful woman sitting next to you. Women don't like men when they look at another woman. They themselves are jealous. So when me I see a fine girl come, not really a fine girl, a nasty girl coming. You know, nasty girl that's showing cleavage, showing breasts, showing legs, showing everything, and they're coming and I'm driving. You see, the way I look at it is that I will just tell my wife, I say, Lola, But usually I am looking at the same time making my wife feel like I'm preaching. All right, she's thinking I'm preaching, but me I'm looking. You see, because I'm looking doesn't mean I'm going to go and jump there and want to have sex with her. I'm just looking. I just want to look. All right, we don't love to look. I'm not looking. And my wife will say, why you be looking to the front? Look to the front, leave her alone. She's not even hearing you. She's not even hearing you. Just be looking to the front. Okay? Then sometimes I see when my wife is sitting next to me and a fine girl is coming, she will be looking at me like this, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? See me, I didn't use my strategy. I know when she's looking at me and saying, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right, at that time, me, I don't go look. I don't see the thing, but I just don't go look. I just they go. But I didn't see. Anyhow you like it, I didn't see. If you like, go and say, I didn't see the thing. Look, but don't touch. You know what I'm saying? So women do get jealous and stop. See, you will always see. My point today is that now, what happened to a man when they do not understand that what you have as a woman is the best that you could get? Because you took your time to scan. You took your time after sampling many. Do you know how many women I sampled before I picked my wife? I was Mr. Sample, Mr. Sampling. I sampled them. Well, I was sampling before I said, okay, maybe this one is the best one. This one is the good one here. Let me sit with this one. You know? The issue is this. You will still see other women. They will come. You will like her. You will like her. You will like her. The one that say this one is a witch. You go like her. You go see variety. Tall, slim, big, ram, big bum, big everything. You go see. But the ability to understand that I will continue to see, but they are not good for me. There is one ability that we must to have. And that ability that we must to have is the ability to understand that, oh, they might look good in my eyes. Yes, I think I'm seeing their nakedness. Yes, I think it's got big bum. Yes, I think I see this, but it is not good for me. These people are not good for me. I can't go mess with them. When I do, I'm going to mess my life up. The best I could get in my life is the one that is here with me. Because this one that is here with me, if I send that outside, there is a man waiting to collect that one. There's one man waiting outside to collect that one, and then in 3 months' time, I will be regretting, why did I let her go? Go and ask a lot of men. You will see, they will tell you, Pastor Sola, I am regretting. Why? For me letting my wife go, I'm not supposed to divorce my wife. I didn't know what came over me. Something came over me. And I let that woman go. And I'm missing her right now. He said, when you go and look at it, you find out a lot of men, they miss their wives, their ex-wives. They miss them. They miss them. And the reason is that, you see, when you look at women, you will want to have it. But sometimes we don't think about, because there is no side chick in this world that wants to remain side chick. Side chick, are you there? Side chick, are you there? Raise up your hand, let me see you. Side chick, if you are there, let me see your hands up. Raise up your hand, let me see. Ask them, madam, do you want to remain a side chick for the rest of your life? No, that's not their prayer. Their prayer is for them to be married and have a husband that will go to church with them. Their prayer is for them to be married and have kids for the guy. Their prayer is to go home and go and show their daddy. To show their daddy that this I have, ask them, side chick, where are you? Where are you guys? Show face. Side chick, see? Rose J is a side chick. She just raised her hand. Adoni is a side chick. See? She just raised her hand. People are being truthful. People are being truthful here. See what I'm saying? People are just truthful here. See side chick. Side chick are raising up your hand already. You see what I'm saying? One day, Olajide, are you a side chick? One day is a side chick too. Oh no. Side chick are raising up their hand. You will find out that side chicks, they didn't come into this world to be side chick. There is no side chick in the agenda of God. There is nothing like side chick. Everybody wants to be the main chick. Everybody wants to be the main chick. One day, oh down. One day, Olajide, oh down. Are you a side chick? You know, there are some women, they are their husband's side chick anyway. You see what I'm saying? There is no side chick in the agenda of God. Okay? Now, recently, we all find out that Ooni of Ife is just marrying them in thousands. He's just marrying them in thousands, marrying them in thousands. Ikú ń jọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, ikú ń rẹ́dì. Ikú ń jọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, ikú ń rẹ́dì. Ikú ò mọ̀ pé ohun tó dùn ní ń pààyàn. We are not saying, oh, the Bible says don't marry two wives. I'm not preaching that though. For real, I'm not. Okay? I'm just preaching ideal. What is ideal? Are you supposed to have two women, two problems, 10 multiple problems in your life? Think about it very well. Forget about the Bible. Forget what the Bible is saying. Think about the real life story. Do you have the ability to actually hold two women down? Can you do well between two women? So nobody is designed to be a side chick. Go and ask them. Side chicks are looking for opportunity to penetrate. And that is the reason why your side chick, and you men, when you don't understand so much, you just don't understand. You see, when the side chick is saying, Ma binu, it's all right, pele, chicken rubbing, and side chick is rubbing your back, saying, who can feature, to manjenyo, to manjamala, she say, lo rufuen, she say, for hero, she say, kiniko, ila la sepo, ila unibegiri, she can say, no, see, let me do this, let me do that. At the end of the day, you think she's good. Odenye, oponunya, odenye. Oh my God! The side chick is doing all of that stuff to take 100% of you. Wait until you marry her. You go here when you go think the side chick cannot disagree. They will disagree. You think the side chick cannot ask for things that you don't have? They will ask. My wife is always asking. My wife is always asking. My girlfriend is always giving. Wait, let the girlfriend become a wife. It is because you don't understand who a wife is. Oh, man, research. You didn't do research. You didn't ask questions from people who know. You didn't go to Google. Go to Google and ask Google, who is a wife? What are the characteristics of a wife? People don't say behave. They all behave the same way. Woman being they demand for things. That's a wife. Hello? I'm already sure. You know what I'm saying? You will later understand the fact. Go and check it out. Go check it out. You will understand. Make sure you go and Google it and look for the characteristics of a wife. It's different. A side chick will actually take your nonsense. A side chick will be running. That was exactly the way your wife ran. She was running all around the place. Running around the place. You know what I'm saying? So what am I saying today is that every man go look. Every man go think there is life here. Every man always believe that the grass is green or greener on the other side. Every man believe that, this bomb is fantastic. Everyone believe that this breast is pointing. Let me tell you something. You see, women, they know how to catch us. Or they love money or they. They know how to catch us. They know how to catch us. They have some things. It is later. I don't understand. You see, I have to do research. Do you know that it's actually something they call body magic? And the body magic is increasing, stepping up every day. When they put it on, it will lift their bum up, and the bum will be round and smooth. When they take the bum, when they take the magic out, their bum is nyama crashy like this, with contours and all kinds of stuff. But when they put the body magic, it go round well. When they now pull it up, the body magic will suck their belly in. Oh my God, you don't know nothing. You know, he will suck the belly in. And then when they pull it up a little more, he will push the breast up. The breast that is already falling. All the heroes are falling already. But the body magic will lift it up, will make the breast look like it's pointing like this. Then they hang it all the way up like they cannot breathe. They can't breathe. When they come to visit you, they can't drink water. They can't drink anything. They can't eat nothing. They will just be there. How are you? Maybe I'm a power. Maybe I'm a power. Maybe power by the one legion. Maybe I'm power one lemon. All right, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you. And all these things is because of you, Mumu. They know you are Mumu. The day they will release the body from the banana, the body will go pa, and everything will come down. Everything will go chocolate. Ah, kilele. You will always believe that this bomb is round, like it's not right. My wife's bomb is not round. You go know. I know they want you. You go know. You go know what's in the apple. You'll be looking for the pointed breast. There is no pointed breast. Pointed breast for where? Forget it. Just go and sleep. What can be bread? They just use bread to carry your away. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let me block this person they call Gagagbami, Galagbo, whatever is this stupid idiot. Or there. Block that person up. You know what I'm saying? You have been fooled. They just fooled you. All right? So when you are looking, every man has got the ability to look. But when you are looking, please activate your brain. Stop looking and let your eyes not connect with your penis. When your eyes is connected to your penis, everything goes. Everything goes. Everything goes. I'm telling you. Everything goes. Everything goes. Oh no, everything goes. I'm telling you. But let your eyes be connected to your brain and let your brain interpret things to you, tell you things constantly. Every minute update from your brain, every second update from your brain. All right? The moment you see the woman, let your brain start talking. Let your brain start talking, ministering to you. Let it start talking to you like this is death. Ikure. Only you have one. You see, some people don't understand. That you see, when you are with your wife, there's 100% peace. As in, like, you can do anything. You can do anything to send you. Nobody can ask you why, what, or whatever. Nobody will ask you anything. When you're with your wife, you can do it. You can decide to touch her leg. You can just to kiss her for no reason. You can decide to put her on the couch and just start doing the thing. You can bring her to the kitchen, carry her and put her on the stove. Do anything you like to do. Let anybody come and take picture of you. Let them say, who is this? It's his wife. You know the kind of peace and confidence, like, okay, so they caught you with who? With your wife. Is that a statement? That's not a statement. It's not a statement. Is that a crime? No, it's not a crime. Me and my wife. What's wrong with you? But it is when it is a stolen water. You know, stolen water is always sweet. When you steal water, it will be sweet. All right? When you are now doing tiptoe all around the place, that's when you'll be looking all around the place. You don't want to get caught. You don't want to kinik up, and it's this like. It is a sinner that will be running around when nothing is pursuing him. All right? It is a sinner that runs around with nobody pursuing him or her. Go and think about your life. You see, some people who do over physical, you know, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 seconds enjoyment. They carry flight to go to Dubai to do it. Just imagine you flying. You know how much a ticket is to fly to Dubai? Just because you want to put it in and bring it out, you actually flew all the way to Dubai. You check into a hotel. You know, you get into a hotel, and then after that, you now start buying things. You went shopping with the girl, and then you get into the room. You didn't even last more than 2 seconds. And you didn't even ask yourself a question. You know, you're supposed to question yourself. Say, Shola, you know, say, I just spent $5,000. Come on, $5,000. And my wife is shouting at the house. She wanted a new car. I couldn't put this 5,000 together with the car and say, okay, come and buy a new car for my wife that will give it to me anytime, any day. Is it not put it and come out of it? Is it not put it and just start shaking for 30 seconds and come out and be normal? Is it not that? What exactly am I doing? I just wasted $5,000. Is that not supposed to be a wake-up call to you and just wake yourself up and call yourself and say, are you stupid? Is something wrong with you? Is that not enough? Is that not enough? Come on. At the end of the day, now you are walking at the mall and somebody took picture of you. You see, one funny thing about life is this. You will think you don't know people in places. There are people who know you in many places. You may think you don't know people. Oh, people don't know me. Oh, I don't know anybody there. You will find out that people know you everywhere. And it's possible for them not to know you in this era of Facebook and Instagram. Anything can happen. Somebody is taking pictures somewhere and you and your girlfriend happens to be in the background. And you don't even know how. And that person just mistakenly posted it on social media saying, I was in Dubai. And then somebody saw the background and there was this man and another woman, they are holding hands. And they say, Mama Funke, say, Okoire, Ayoko, Lord Dubai, he went to work. He said, Mama Funke, man, this is Mama Funke here. And that's how you enter into trouble. I told you guys the story of one man. Who told one woman that told the husband is going to Atlanta and she flew to Nigeria for a party. When she got there, she was hanging out with the Babalaye there. You know Babalaye with big belly and cap and everything. They're hanging out, drinking and stuff. And the woman was just sitting there. And you know how girlfriends do. They'll be rubbing your body, rubbing everything, you know, dusting you. Nothing anyhow. They just dust you just to show to other people, now me get this guy, now my team. And the woman was just rubbing the back and stuff. And then one woman was doing selfie video. Say, and the musician was playing. Emi, can't get. And then they were all dancing. They were doing video. And the woman was in the background and the husband was just watching and saying, hallelujah. You really know. Moya really want to let. Ṣé mo mọ̀ kí ni gàlẹ́ ni ṣé nǹkan wọ́ọ́rí ayé mi ṣó ṣàṣìmì ṣé kò ṣe mọ́ mi tú tó kú bọ̀ rẹ̀. And that was how the whole stuff started. And the woman got back home and she entered into big time beating, and that was how the marriage crashed. That was how the marriage crashed. Yoruba women Yoruba women say Shina Julaye. Yoruba women, you guys are expert in Shina Obin. Yoruba women. They are the biggest Shinamania you know in the surface of this earth. And they will be doing it and you will not know. And they will be telling you, Shola, see me love when. See me love when mo ṣe fẹ́. Ó wá parọ́ mọ́ mi. Èmi kò lórí o. Méjì lè yan o. Yoruba women, they can turn your head upside down. You never know. Say, èmi tí mo ṣe mo jẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ. Níwájú Ọlọ́run àtèèyàn pé mi ò ní lẹ́lòmí. Ẹlòmí ò ní fọwọ́ kàn mí. Wọ́n fọwọ́ kàn mí láyé mi. Èmi ìwọ nìkan ló ní mí. Má ṣe báyìí. Yoruba women, they will destroy you. I'm telling you. Let me block this idiot. This Larry Babalola, what his name is? Let me block this idiot. This idiot here. Let me block this idiot. Block this idiot out of my. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sir, could it be because there is a little or no bride paying you? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe what's the level? I don't know why. I don't know why Yoruba women are like that though. Yoruba women. When you see them, you run. Run. You just run. You go. And go and take cover. You'll be fine. There's one, they caught this one in Houston like 5 times banging other men. As you come back to the house and actually bully her husband. You look at you for me. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm telling you. So what am I saying is that the tendency is there for either you're a man or a woman to see other people, to want to be with other people. Pastor, I'm unable to send you stars, so I have tried 4 times. Don't send me star here. Go to Instagram. Go and send me some badges on Instagram. Go on Instagram or go on YouTube. You go there and do a super blast. Right there. Maybe Facebook is going crazy. So what am I saying is that this tendency is there. But the reason why we must to be a child of God is because we want to be able to control ourselves. We want to be able to represent God. We want to be able to have peace. We want to be able to follow the path of peace. That's the reason. You don't want to just be a loose person. A loose person on the street just doing anything. Like a lot of people, a majority of people I see today, they're just loose people. Loose people. They're just living their life recklessly. Then eventually something's going to happen. And when that thing starts happening, then they start looking for a way out. And that's when they start crying. That's when they start looking for pastor. That's when they start looking for prophet. That's when they start jumping all around the place. You know what I'm saying? Then they start jumping all around the place. Instead of you starting from the scratch, tell yourself, I'm going to be decent. I want to be a decent person. I want to be decent. You know? I want to be decent. It's something you have to be intentional about being decent. All right? You tell yourself, I want to be a decent person. I don't want to be jumping all around the place. I don't know how you guys do it, jumping from one bed to another bed, like 7, 8 men climbing on top of you at the same time. 7, 8, 9, 10 men climbing on top of you at the same time. How do you manage that? How do you do that? How easy is that? How? You know how? How easy is that? And then ask yourself, am I decent like that? Is that the way for me to live my life? And one thing, let me tell you this before I will shut it down. A lot of people don't understand when you show up after sleeping with a lot of different people, many people, you slept with this one, you slept with that one. At the end of the day, you get to a party and everybody is laughing. You don't even know they're actually making fun of you. You're at the talk of the town. All of the men, they see you, they say, Afani Adugbo ni. Afani Adugbo de. Afani Adugbo. Ode. You know? I'm telling you. Afani Adugbo. And they make fun of you. And you know what funny thing about us is that men, we do know each other. And when we start talking, we talk about everything. We talk about everything. We talk about everything. When we start talking, we talk about everything. Everything. And you don't know that we do talk. I think I shared the story of one particular lady here before. She was beautiful all over the town and stuff. And she slept with a lot of people. And why is Instagram doing this to me? I don't understand this Instagram again, man. I don't. They're trying to shut me down, right? Okay, let me just go ahead and help them shut down. Let me just shut down for them easily, so they'll leave me alone. Don't understand them at all. All right, you guys can go and eat your platform if you want. I don't know why they're trying to shut me down. You know. So she slept around. She was sleeping with a lot of different people and stuff. So one day, one guy came in from the US, and the guy wanted to get married, and the guy found her, and they started dating, and eventually he mentioned marriage to her, and the families, they were all happy. She herself was happy and stuff. She herself was happy, and the next thing that happened was the next thing that happened was so a few days to the wedding, the guy decided to go and hang out in the club. And as he was hanging out, he started getting to meet all of his old friends that they grew up together. And he said, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'm actually I got back to town so a few months ago. I'm dating this girl, very beautiful girl in town." They said, "Oh, what's her name?" He's like, I said, "Oh really? Is it this one?" Every one of those guys, they got the picture of the girl on their phones, and that was how they started talking. And that was how they started talking. They started talking and talking, talking, talking. And guys, guys, that was how they convinced the guy never to marry that girl. And that girl is Anfani Adubo. Some of you women don't understand. We do talk. And when men are talking, we don't talk like you guys. You guys are coded. You guys can actually keep quiet and cover iniquity. Men don't. We will say it. Some of the men won't even sleep with you, but they will tell people they have slept with you. And that's why you don't want to go to the biri of that thing. The moment you're going towards that side, you're going to be in trouble. You don't want to. You want to take care of yourself. A lot of women today want to baraje gone. A lot of women want to baraje giddy giddy gone. And now they are crying, 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 crying. Crying, 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 crying. They don't know husband, no nothing. But growing up, you messed up. You messed up. You you messed up big time. Well, for me to actually end up this broadcast, I just want to let you guys know that a man will need ability to activate self-control. You will always see beautiful women around. You will always see beautiful women around. Anyhow you like it, it doesn't matter. You will always see beautiful women around. So self-control will actually make you to understand that, listen, they will always be around, but I'm not supposed to. But I'm not supposed to, you know, destroy my relationship for this. There's nothing that you need that you want in a woman that is not in your wife. That is not in your wife. Your mind is just messing with you. The woman outside is only trying to get you. By the time she gets you, she'll end up being your wife or even worse than your wife. The woman that you're with right now, that's the best for you. Do whatever it takes to make your home better. Do whatever it takes to make sure that your marriage works. Humble yourself. You know, work together, respect each other, go for counseling, go to God. Majority of our men, you guys don't go to God. You guys don't go to church. You don't know God. Don't know nothing, and it's always going to bring problems to you. You must know God. Women always look for a man who will take them to God, a man that will lead them spiritually. They always look for such. If you are not that man, you're going to lose your wife to a pastor. If you're not that man, you're going to lose your wife to a prophet. Your wife will continue to bow to prophets. Your wife will continue to seek for pastors' approval and validation. Your wife will always want to talk to pastor because they want to be led, not just physically, spiritually also. Men must wake up. Let's run to God. Run to God. Be in the presence of God. To make marriage work, it takes a pro to make marriage to work. A professional. You have to be a professional husband. And be a professional wife. That's your profession. That's what you studied in school. You study it and you apply it. Don't just live your life anyhow. Don't copy your stupid friends. They're going to come back and regret eventually. Those are your friends, they just want you to be exactly like them. And that's why they're pulling you away from your home. Men are not supposed to be outside. They're supposed to be in the house. Men, you're not supposed to be on the street. You should be at home, protecting your family, providing for your family, supporting your family, loving your family. That's your job. Your job is at the house. It's not outside. I'm not saying don't go outside. Go outside with your head. You think about it. Did I leave people at home? Yes, you did. Quickly come back home. Quickly come back home. We come back home. Okay? Because that's your place of duty to represent God. The Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. You are the representative of God in that home. So if you are missing that, God is actually counting on you because He wants to speak to you to carry out some things in the home. Over the life of your children, God is expecting you to do certain things. Over the life of your wife, God is expecting you to do certain things. And when you are just only outside, how will you be able to function inside? And you can't function inside without you connecting to the one who gave you that role, that office. The person that gave you that role, that office, is counting on you. You are the ambassador. You must to talk to him daily. You must to know exactly what he wants you to do. Every day of your life, that must be your responsibility, connecting with him, checking with him, asking him questions. You're going to fall in his presence. In his presence. Be a living sacrifice on the altar of God as a man. You will fail as a father. You fail as a wife. And if you fail as a husband and you fail as a father, you fail in all. It doesn't matter how good you are in church. It doesn't matter how many mission fields you can go. It doesn't matter how good you are in quoting scriptures. You're a failure, you're a failure. You're a failure, you're a failure. In all things, you're failed already. All your money making doesn't amount to nothing, zero. Money without a good life is still zero. Money without good character is zero. Or building all these houses and buying big cars is still zero. People will look at you and just look at you and just say he's a very stupid man. Very stupid man. Very stupid man. That's who he is. Somebody is saying that the message is not balanced. It's balanced. Because I'm addressing the leader of the home. I'm not addressing followers. The follower is supposed to be following the leader. And when the leader is not where he's supposed to be, there's no way a follower will follow you. And I see men, a lot of men do say, oh, it's not balanced. Oh, it's not balanced. Why don't you talk to women? No, I'm not talking to women. I'm talking to leaders. I'm talking to the people that will lead the home. If they are not well positioned and they don't have the right mindset, nobody's going to follow them. Your children are not following you. Your wife is not following you. Your in-laws are not following you. It means you're stupid, a stupid man. You don't have a way of actually handling your home. I'm not talking to women. I'm talking to the men who are the leader of the home. Women are supposed to follow you. When they are not following you, it means you are leading wrongly. It means you are a novice. You don't know what you're doing. It means that you don't have the quality of being a leader. That means you're supposed to go and resign from your office and tell yourself, I'm not capable of being here. I know men who leave their home. I know so many men who actually enter into relationship and they are enjoying it. I know so many women following their husband like Mumu because the man is a good man. The man understands what leadership is all about. A lot of our men today don't know leadership. They don't know jack about anything. But they want Pastor Jola to balance up message. Which message am I balancing? Not balancing the message. You see, what I'm telling you is what you're supposed to be teaching your follower. As a man, you're supposed to learn from what I'm telling you. Go and become a better person. And then when you go home, then you now teach your wife. Not even talking about it, is by you practicing what I'm teaching you right now. When you now practice what I'm teaching you, when you come home on time, when you protect your home, when you provide for your own home, when you love your wife, the woman will have a change of attitude, a change of character. And then she'll start thinking about, my God, my husband is a brand new person. My husband is a brand new person. At the end of the day, you are now being a leader. You are leading by example. You are leading by example. And you find out that your children will follow you too. Your wife will start following you. You can't just be outside and expecting me to be talking to your wife on your behalf. No, I won't do that. You can't just be outside and be gallivanting all around the place, drinking beer and carrying women all around and telling me to be talking to your wife. To do what? For your wife to do what? To continue to embrace your mumu life? Was that what you want me to say? You want me to be the trainer of your wife? When you're supposed to be the one to train your wife yourself. A man that is lacking in his own ministry will be looking for another man to train the wife. A man who doesn't understand his responsibility will be looking for another man to train his wife. A man who doesn't understand God, who is not hearing from God, will be depending on another man to train the wife. That's a stupid life. I don't understand. And that's why I see a lot of men. And then they want to rule with a iron hand, iron rod. You don't rule a woman, you love a woman. You don't rule a woman, you love a woman. So you're not supposed to rule, you're supposed to love. So if you understand the position of a man in the home, you will love that woman. And the love that you're giving to that woman is only language she understands. And that love, when you give it, she will give back submission to you. You just believe that a man should submit. Should submit. No, she's not supposed to submit like that. She must have something to submit for, or someone to submit to. Who did you give to her to submit to? A bully? An abusive man? No, he's not going to submit to him. He's not going to submit to a man, an ordinary man. A woman will submit to a husband. A woman submits to a husband, not to a man. Go and check it out. Go read the Bible very well. A woman, a wife submits to a husband. And who is a husband? It's different from a man. A man is not a husband. A man who wants to be in the position of a husband must have gone through the leadership training, must have gone through the school of the Holy Spirit, must know how Christ loved the church. That is a husband. An ordinary man should not be referred to as a husband. And that's what we do today. Men who are not born again, men who don't know God, men who don't know how Christ loved the church, we put them in the position of a husband. They occupy that position to destroy the life of the woman. They've destroyed many lives. They destroy many lives. They destroy many lives. They destroy many lives. They are unbaked, uncooked, ignorant men who don't understand. They just believe that they just come to the relationship and rule. Start yelling, shouting, slapping, and beating. How will you like it if somebody is beating you and shouting and yelling at you and insulting you? Will you be able to function? And you want me to talk to them? Talk to them how? You spend half of your money with girlfriend outside and drinking, and you want me to talk to them? How do you want me to talk to them? You disrespect your wife outside and inside. You disrespect the father, disrespect the mother, disrespect everybody all around about her, but you want me to talk to her. How do I talk to that kind of a person? All right? How? How do you want me to talk to them? But when we now talk to you, everything starts with the head. Everything starts with the leader. The moment the leader is right, followers are going to be right. Followers are going to be right. The moment the leaders are right. Every one of us is supposed to focus on leadership. Focus on the leader. Who is the leader? Who is the one that is leading? Who is leading here? You know, when you come into a house, you definitely know who is leading here. You definitely know the kind of man that is leading in this home. When you come into a house, into a home, and you walk straight into the home, you will automatically know who is the leader in the home. The leader in the home is not the one with the iron rod. That one is a bully. That one is a dictator. God didn't place you as a dictator in the home. God is looking for a lover. A lover that is willing to take the fault of a woman and say, you know what, I'm actually ordained to help her. A lover that is willing to cover the flaws of the wife. A lover who is ready to train and put some good stuff into the life of the wife. A lover who is ready to protect that woman even though she's weak. A lover who is ready to do all things, ready to take out the trash when she's sick, ready to cook for her when she's not feeling fine, ready to cook for her because she's so busy, ready to cook with her when she's in the kitchen. The kind of a man who loves his wife so much, ready to sweep the floor. A man who is actually so in love with his wife, ready to run errands for her. That's the kind of a man that God is looking for. God is not looking for a bully. A bully and you're yelling and shouting and slapping your wife, you're not the right candidate to be a husband. You're an handyman. Those kind of people are not supposed to be married. Women are supposed to think twice. You need a leader in your life, and that leader is supposed to love you. That leader is supposed to care for you, supposed to protect you. That leader is supposed to guide you and shield you. But when you are with a man that is always exposing you, that's not a leader. That's a bully. That's a bully. I don't want to come to men's meeting. If I come to men's meeting, they will actually not listen to what I gotta say. You know, I'm not gonna come to men's meeting to teach you how to make money. All this stupid money. Money without happiness is nonsense. I'm not coming there to teach you how to start a business. Starting a business without happiness is still nonsense. Still stupid. I come there to teach you how to be a husband. Come there to teach you how to be a real husband, a real good husband. That's what I teach you to be. I teach you to be. You know. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost 12 o'clock already. I have some stuff to do. I'll see you guys later. And if there's anyone who would love to have marital counseling, feel free to connect with me. It'll be available for you guys. But see, I charge money. I'm not free. You'll be coming to me and say, Pastor Shola, I'm a follower. I know you're a follower. Thank you for following. Pay my fee, and I'll take care of you. So thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. By the grace of God, don't forget, by starting on Monday, I will start dealing with the singles and singles who are ready for connection. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah! And see you guys, man. I know Monica is African man generally. African man, Monica. African man. Ah, thank you, Jumoke. Ola Jumoke, Ola Tuji. God bless you. Elizabeth Shion, thank you also. God bless you. FC Bar, thank you. Oluwa Shion, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful weekend. Love you.